there are so many different elements to leadership. And when you're working on leadership skills, it's not always about leading people. Sometimes you're leading yourself. Sometimes you're a leader in your household. Sometimes you are a leader in a community, and it's how you're viewed. You're leading by example. You're not necessarily directly leading people. But when you are leading a team, for example, being a team leader is a completely different dynamic. You're dealing with different personalities, different thought processes, and you have to be able to do many things effectively. And when you're building a team, that is a skill in itself, because if you want to be an effective leader, you need to be able to build a team that's going to help you be effective in the mission. So I want to go over some of the best practices for team building as a leader. Not one, not three, not five, but we're going to go over 10, okay? I really want to dive a little deeper here. And the first one is set clear goals, right? Define a shared mission. Make sure that is clear. And also have your SMART goals, right? Everybody knows what that is. If you don't, you can look that up. I'm not going to go too deep into that. The second one is encourage open communication on your team, right? Foster a safe environment. Actively listen to people, their needs, their problems, their issues, their ideas, and have regular check-ins with your team. Make sure everybody's doing well. Make sure everyone's happy, because when people like their work environment, they're going to be more productive, right? And that rolls into number 3, which is build trust within your team. When you lead with integrity and you recognize others' contributions, you're going to connect personally with these people, build those relationships within the team, and that's going to help you know them better, it's going to help you lead them better, and it's going to help the entire team come together and accomplish the goal. And then also promote inclusion, right? You want to value everyone's diverse perspectives. Look for people with diverse perspectives to bring into your team, and make sure that you're ensuring that everyone is equally respected with their thought processes, their ideas, and you want to have all considerations, and that's going to make accomplishing the goals even easier, because you're getting a full spectrum of views and ideologies and thought processes to get the job done, right? And then another one, this gets overlooked a lot. Clarify roles. Yeah, we want to have open communication. We want people to bring their ideas. We wanted to know that it's an openly formatted learning environment, and you want to learn from them, you want them to learn from you, but we need clear roles, right? We need to assign team members tasks based on their strengths, which helps when you build your relationship with them. You learn what their strengths are, and we want to avoid overlap on these roles, so we don't have people stepping on each other's toes, we don't get feelings hurt, and which really shouldn't happen anyway if we're adults, but we won't get into that either. Avoid overlap, so work is being done and it's all productive and it's all coming together. We're not having two people do the same job. And that's going to roll into number 6, foster collaboration. Use tools and projects to unite the team. We want to make sure everyone is unified in the mission, right? And then support growth. Offer training, delegation, align with people's careers. Where do they want to go in their career? How can you support them in getting better at what they do, whether it's a certification, like I said, it's a training. How can we help them learn? How can we help them get better in all areas of their life? And then plan activities, right? Team building events. Get everybody together. Get that team cohesion. Start building those friendships, because when everyone's friendly with each other, when they know each other, they're going to work better together. Again, the more we know about each other, the better we know how to handle each other, the better we know how to work within each other's boundaries and keep everyone happy and foster that accelerated environment towards reaching our goals, okay? And then managing conflict is a big thing as a leader too, right? We want to address issues early, and we want to have solution-focused mediation on these issues. Make sure we're getting it resolved, everybody's happy, and we can move on and we can continue to work with cohesion and finish the mission that we started out to. So we don't want to let things fester. We don't let them get out of control. Address the issues early. And then number 10, reflect and adapt. Always track your progress as a leader. Always track the team's progress. Hold retrospectives. Have people reflect, maybe get together as a team and reflect on things we've been doing, how we can improve systems, what's working, what's not working. And then you can adjust this based on remote or hybrid teams. You have some people that are out of state if you're doing Zoom, whatever it is. But if everybody's together, we can get in a room together. We can get on a Zoom call together, and we can make sure that we're continuing to grow and move in the right direction. Like I said, there's a lot going in to be a team leader, but if you can master these 10 things, if you can bring these 10 things and focus on these, your team is going to be focused on one mission, one goal. You're going to work well together. You're going to continue to get better. You're going to grow, and you're going to crush it.